Hi everyone, welcome to your collective. All right, any good news coming your way? Let's start off first with your finances. Something is about to be over. Some of you are going to be resigning, quitting your job. Some of you just recently, see, I just said some of you will be signing up a new contract, or you just sign up a new contract, and there will be a brand new job that you're going to be starting soon. This could be also be a dream job. So yeah, there will be a brand new beginning. But the thing here is, if you will be resigning from your current job, expect that they will be giving you a lot of hard times before you could get out of your current job. Let's say, for example, that there is something that you're expecting, something that you're awaiting, could be a gratuity, severance. I don't really feel like they might give it to you like after a month and a half. Okay. So they also want you to reconsider your resignation, but they're lying. All right. They're not telling you the truth. They're only gonna say all this promises and stuff, but they don't have any plans of fulfilling those promises. When you sign up the new contract with them, which is they will be, like they're gonna be asking you to sign up a new contract, don't, because it's just a trap. And when you sign up the contract again with your current employer, okay, let's say for example they don't want you to leave, they're just going to trap you, and all those promises that they promised you just for you to sign a contract, you know, they're going to be gone. Not unless that they're going to be indicating that at the so and so date, the company will be giving Jane Doe or John Doe at the so and so figure with benefits like this, with travels and blah 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 blah. Okay, not unless that it will be indicated clearly in black and white, whatever it is that they have promised you. Okay, or if you can make them put that in writing, why not? And if ever, okay, don't forget the force majeure. When you issue or when you sign a contract, always look for the force majeure. Because if there is no force majeure, it's useless. Because if you break the contract, then what? Right? You can just say it's only like a breach of contract. What if they breach the contract? Then what? So, um, yeah, and I feel like your current employer right now, don't. Even if they'll be making all these promises, I mean, even if they will, let's say for example, they're gonna put it in writing, and then they made you stay. Right after signing up that contract, that promise is gone. That promise is gone. And I feel like for some reason, you're gonna be feeling so resentful. You're gonna be like hating yourself for believing all the stupid promises and say, oh my god, shouldn't have. I shouldn't have believed that stupid promise. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're gonna be resenting a lot, and you feel like, why did I ever like believe those scoundrels? So with the new job that you're gonna be starting, I feel like yeah, a lot of people will be very envious of you parting ways or leaving your current job, but don't mind them. Like people envy you because they cannot get out of their situation while you can. But if they really want to do something about their situation, they need to lift a finger. They need to put an action to all those stupid words that they keep on saying right behind the other people's backs just because that they cannot really do anything about their current situation. All right. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, the Empress, Four of Cups. All right. You're wishing for your finances to go back, or could be there's also like a reputation that other people just like stepped on you and crushed you. Okay. They feel like you're very competitive, you're good, you're great, but the office politics in your current company right now is way too much for you to handle. And for you, it's like, I am not going to be staying in this company anymore. Like, I'm not going to be staying where I am being devalued and, you know, feeling diminished, like your ego is being diminished from time to time. And it's like they're also not giving you enough credit for all of your works, contributions, and whatsoever. So I don't know. I just feel like you really need to think long and hard about this. All right. Now, will your brand new beginning be good and great? Ooh, the tower. So you see, this is also the same as relationship. When you jump from one company to another, expect that whatever lesson that's left from that company will just jump right in to the next company, to the next work. Okay. And then you have to finish that lesson so that you can move on to the next karmic lesson. If you're like the kind of employee that it's like you're a rabbit. Okay. Um, you're like a job hopper. You jump from one job to another, to another, to another, to another. Okay, just because that probably you have a very good scholastic records, you have a very, good experience, background, whatever. And every time that there is something that doesn't really work your way in a company or wherever you're working right now or currently, you just, like you just resign and quit and say, oh, I'm gonna quit from this job, from this company. I don't like this company. They do not really give this, they do not really give that. They advertise this, they advertise that. And then, like all of a sudden you're just gonna realize that this company is a sham. So you're gonna jump from another company, they're gonna be posting the same old um what do you call this? Like too good to be true benefits and packages, remunerations whatsoever, just to attract, the right kind of applicants. And you're gonna be jumping into another company, you're gonna get hired, and then you're gonna discover like this and that, and then you keep on, repeating the same old stuff, same old karmic pattern, and then it just gets worse every time, that you um transfer. It is because it is the same as relationship. In each and every company, people, boss, what do you call this? Environment. Let's say for example, oh my god, the people here are such an ass kisser. This company values ass kissers more than those that are very um artistic or creative, or those that are what do you call this, those that are um people who really works. But if you actually notice in a company, those who work hard, those who dedicate their life, if they could just like take all their clothes, bring pillows and blankets and bed in their company, they do not get promoted. But those that just play it cool, all right, that they are just like, ass kissers, and they're just like, massaging their boss's ego, they get promoted. So what is the difference there? You have to work smarter and not harder. Even if you will be dedicating your life, sitting in one corner, and it's like you're going to be, like working harder than everyone. Let's say, for example, you only work from 8 to 9. You could go home at 12 midnight. You go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, 1 hour before, 3 hours late. Okay. When you go home. So 8 to 9, instead of clocking out at 9 o'clock, you get out at 12 midnight. And that's not really healthy. You're making yourself irreplaceable. All right. The company, it's like you're saying, oh my God, if we promote John Doe or Jane Doe, nobody would work harder than him or her. if we promote him or her. So what the company will do, okay, just let him or her stay there. It will just like give him or her like like a small increase because he's so dedicated and blah blah blah. But that's it. Do not make yourself irreplaceable. Be competitive, but do not make yourself irreplaceable. Okay, because otherwise you're just gonna sit in the same corner all your life. I know somebody like that. All right, for 20 years, he just sat in one corner. He's doing the same job for 20 years and nothing. Most of the people who's younger than him, junior than him, they're the one who gets promoted more than him. And he actually retired with a heavy heart and a lot of resentments. But he's the oldest, you know. When the company opened, he's already there. When the company actually declared bankruptcy, he's the one that was, the last to leave. So this is the reason why that there are some people do not get promoted. You work harder, you're very dedicated, you don't socialize. Now those ass kissers, okay, that they feel like politics is gonna get them somewhere. Um, one way or the other, it's just gonna be like an empty trophy. All right. You can get promoted, but when the time comes with the real competition, comes into your life, it's like you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Actually, a few bosses or a few business owners actually notice those are their very hardworking individuals. Okay. So, and those that, that those that are actually, not unless that you have a boss that's an earth sign. If you have an air sign boss, they're very politically inclined. They love their ego being boosted. Fire signs, they're being nosy. They're so nosy. Earth signs are the ones that really value, they really dig up, like, okay, who's working late? Who's got the like a lot more contribution to this company. They do notice, especially if you always present your idea, to your boss. And even if you're smarter than your boss, do not show too much that you are smarter than him or her, because they're the boss. You still have to massage their ego and oh yeah, yeah, you know what? That's a very good idea. Yeah, I got you, boss. Yeah, you're right. You're so smart. Even if they're not the type of a person that they love their ego boosted, you still have to show them who's still the boss. And you can pitch in your idea in a subtle way. Do whatever it is that they wanted you to do, because that is what you're being paid for. But do not compete with your boss just because that you want to get promoted. Because it's not gonna go anywhere. All right. You don't have to play the politics, but you also need to go with the flow. Now, if you have a boss that is air sign, fire sign, water sign, water signs love it when you can drive the money into the company. All right, when you're a very good asset, when you're very talented, when you can come up with more innovative, modern, they love modern stuff. Okay, they love it when you're very artistically inclined and also you can drive money. Okay. So, and if you have a Capricorn boss, are you going to be so lucky? Because you're going to be learning a lot from them. Not unless that you're very stubborn and that you hate listening to their ideas and you feel like you're better than them, then probably you start your own business. Okay. Now, I can see that you will have like more financial stability when the time comes. All right, probably after 10 months to a year. And I feel like that is the time that you're going to be wriggling off all of your karmic patterns when it comes to your, to all the jobs that you left behind. You're going to be wriggling off all those, like unwanted energies in your, in your career pattern history. All right. So you have to wait for like 10 months to a year, before you could actually like prosper. I'm not saying that you're going to be like resigning again, but this is something that you're going to have a lot of success. You just need to be patient. It takes some time. It takes some time. And you also need to get to know what is the birthday of your boss. And another thing, do not sleep with any of your coworkers. Do not date your boss. All right. That is not a shortcut to success. If you're going to be dating your boss or any of your coworker, then one of you needs to resign. All right. All right. Good news coming to you when it comes to love. Then we'll be doing the spiritual or personal message. Mm. All right. To those of you who's already married, you're going to find out that your person is pregnant or you are pregnant. Although you are right in the middle of your career propagation. Okay, things are just like getting better right now. Then you're gonna find out, oh my god, I am pregnant. No. And you're gonna see it as a hindrance. So you're also thinking about getting a child, having a child. Yeah, but if you're actually pregnant right now, let's say for example that you're already in your trimester or something like that, be very careful because you're gonna be very hardworking and stuff. I know this is only supposed to be like good news, but you know, anyway, I'm seeing a lot of traveling. I feel like you're also gonna be receiving a lot of gifts. Okay, if you're pregnant, in your baby shower, you're gonna have a lot of gifts. Yeah, and you're gonna be attending a wedding soon as well. Some of you might also be surprised that you're gonna have triplets. All right, and you're gonna be very happy, but your person is not gonna be. Or it could be it's your person that's gonna be happy and you're not. All right. I just think it how it resonates. Um you might also be moving. There is a contract that will be expiring, and I don't really feel like you should extend your contract there. You should move. And you're gonna be finding a much better place to live in, much better environment, much better neighborhood. Yeah. Some of you needs to prepare yourself for some car issues, car problems. But it's a good thing that you have enough money that, enough spare money that you know. to get this car thing done and repaired. I'm not sure when is the next retrograde, but I feel like do not get a car or do not buy or sell any car or sorry, anything during the retrograde. I'm not sure when is it coming, but I'm just sensing here that you're gonna be buying this at the wrong time. All right. Singles, it looks like you are gonna be finding somebody. Okay, it's gonna start off as somebody that's very curious. I'm seeing a lot of communications. This person actually lives far from you. You know, like this person's very gonna be eager and they're gonna be very okay, just let me go through the shortcut of this. This person is only after sex. Okay. Both of you, if you're also into this, it's okay. If you're single, both of you are going to be very compatible when it comes to sex. All right. It's like you're going to be like two slithering snakes to each other. And the problem here is you're going to find out that this person already has a partner, or it could be that they already live with somebody that is pregnant. That is the reason why they're looking for somebody who's only for sex. So you're going to be leaving this person behind. All right. So please spare yourself from this person, okay? Do not let them use you. Now, there is another person that you're going to have like a back and forth communications with. It's an earth sign. And you're going to be much more careful this time. See, I told you it's an earth sign. You're going to be much more careful this time. This one is much more responsible, committing, transparent, honest. This person also have this thought broadcasting thing. You know, like you can definitely hear their thoughts. You can, it's like you're also going to be mirroring each other. I can't say yet, if this is like a twin flame or like a soulmate connection, but there is definitely something that's going to be working out here. If you would just like be patient, the timing will be around November. You're going to be meeting this person. Now, the fire sign, you're going to be meeting this anytime soon, especially around the Halloween, but please be very careful. I'm telling you, you're going to find out that this person is already been living with somebody that is either pregnant or just got a baby or just delivered a baby. All right. So let's take a look at your spiritual messages. All right. I wanted to use this. Okay, I'll be using this for love. Okay, this is for your general. Rare knowledge, shadow dancer. All right, so you are gonna be given by your spirit guides or the universe, some rare knowledge, or actually you already have it, but you need to nurture it. There is also something that you've been practicing that you're already losing hope. It has something to do with your spirituality, and sometimes you think that you're just crazy, but you're not. There will be some answers to the universe. Probably get some tea leaf reading, and that is where you're gonna feel like it. There's gonna be like an ascendance that will be happening to you. December 30th. All right, you're gonna find the answer. All right. So, message for you on love. Learn. Let love show you how you learn from each other. Union, the union of divine soul counterparts, is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Enlightenment, with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. And cherish your relationship. Tested, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested in openness. There is a lesson that you have to learn before you come into union with somebody. Both of you needs to be enlightened that this is the person, or both of you are actually meant to be together. When you finally get together, you're going to be cherishing. There's also a marriage here and that is involved. When you finally learn that the two of you are the ones that are fated to be together, you're going to be going through a series of tests, but you need to be open-minded. Do not say like, oh, if we are like really soulmates, why are we going through like this? Okay, intense, illusion, honor. So you're going to be overthinking things, or there's a tendency for you to overthink things or overanalyzing. But you need to, and there's also going to be an intensity of, it's like the two of you have this intense connection, and your karma is also intense coming to both of you. So you need to beat the odds together as a team. All right. And you need to honor your loved ones, and also you need to honor ancestors. All right. Singles, you're going to be meeting finally the right one for you. All right. So anyway, that's it for you for now. All right. I'll be doing a bonus reading for this in my Patreon. And it's open for members and non-members. All right. And if you want to talk to me live and full, just go visit me at my website at sophiaclairvoyant.com. Blessings to you.